Have you guys ever met somebody that you like instantly hated, but then just became best friends like out of nowhere? I'm assuming yes.
I hope so.
Because that's what we're going to talk about today. Today we're talking about first impressions and yeah, like the worst impressions we've gotten from people or the best and like how we think we come off.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to start?
We're going to start with our first impressions of each other. I think
Yes.
mine's more detailed than Bella's is. So obviously we met at work. You were already a captain, right? Or no?
Mm-hmm.
She was my boss. I associated you with this person. Unfortunately, I just, I had no good reasoning for it either. It's just like it was just there. I
It's
don't know.
association.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we got hired together and like trained together
Yeah,
and
you were guys
everything.
at the same point.
So we were at the same point, and also like we were friendly until I started hating her.
Yeah. And like I think every time I worked with you, you worked with her.
Mm-hmm.
And this person I very much disliked for a very good reason. I don't think anybody liked this person. She would call people retarded and just tell people what to do and just watch them.
Wait, I didn't even know this. I literally just didn't like her because she would just stand there the whole shift.
No.
And like tell people what to do.
She would do that and then she would just like throw the R word around. Like
I mean, I don't. She's like an icky person, you know. Like
in
you
general,
can,
yeah.
you can just kind of tell like she's not cool. But like obviously we were friendly, so I was like, that's crazy.
You kind of had to be though.
No, yeah, for sure. Especially to survive where we got trained. Like
Yeah.
I had to have some friend.
Anyways, I just like when you first meet somebody, you have like such little to pick up off of, and so I just like assumed the worst.
Yeah.
And then that was like for at least a good 2 or 3 months, and then I was well trained on takeout by this point. And then we had a takeout shift together.
Yeah.
And it was super slow from what we remember. And then we just bonded over people we both disliked and being gay because we were slowly finding out a lot of our coworkers were
gay.
Also gay, which was amazing. Like that was peak.
That was the time to be alive.
Yeah, that was peak crew, And then we also bonded over like making an ice cream look like a boob. And then I think that day, like my chapstick had fell on the floor, and then we ran it through the dishwasher, and Jet was dishwashing. We can leave that demon. That's not a real person.
Oh my god!
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was so
wow.
Funny. That was the era where we were allowed to wear
like whatever we wanted to work,
which was amazing.
That was the best.
But that was pretty much all I had.
Like you just didn't like me.
Yeah, I also didn't talk to I pretty much kept to myself.
To be fair too, like she also worked in the morning a lot and like I worked at night.
That is true.
So anytime we did see each other for like at least the first couple months, it was like a very short interaction, if any, and like I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I did work some nights, but I think the nights I would work, I'd be working with like Liana, and she would send me like at my 2.
Yeah.
So like
literally.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's true. Also when I used to like be back there all the time, I would send like every other captain out there too because I just didn't like captaining with other people.
It's understandable.
Yeah. I don't like sharing. I guess. Or like I don't know, like I like everything. I like to be in control.
Yeah. It's fair cuz a lot of people suck.
Yeah. Okay, so all I remember really about Cam is that she's nonverbal. Like I literally did not like we didn't talk at all, and I thought you were really scary. Like like you were good at your job. I remember you being good at your job because I would obviously like assign you to take out and like you became a captain really fast and everything. But like I literally like I was just scared of you. And then the shift that like we became friends, I think it was like Liana in charge that day or like Jayla or something. But probably. I was really upset that I got put on takeout with you because I was just so nervous and like I don't know, I was just like we have nothing to talk about. It was a slow day, like I don't know. Cam was nonverbal. It was awkward.
I was just like the kind of person who kept my head down and worked. Like,
yeah.
I just did what I had to do and left.
Well, I feel like you're also like, I don't think you're shy really, but like you also just don't go out of your way to like talk to
No.
people. And I'm the same way, I think. Like,
I think I'm more so than you though. Like
yeah. I think you're better about not engaging. I wish
Yeah.
that I was like you. Because I hate talking to people I don't like, but I always end up doing it.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I knew you were good at your job. And then that day that we worked a takeout shift together, obviously we're working with a couple other people that also were gay. So I think that's how we kind of bonded with like
Probably.
through another coworker. And then obviously ice cream, like we bonded over how an ice cream looked, added each other on Snapchat, and then like I just remember we would snap like every once in a while. Like it wasn't anything like
the streak
no
or
conversations really. But like
Yeah.
I think you were on my private story.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
And then like a month later, we had like a group hangout.
Yeah, literally like all of a sudden we were just a friend group with like a couple other people, which honestly like I have no idea who organized that and like
I couldn't tell you. It just happened.
how
I
we
just
even
showed
became
up.
associated with half of these people, honestly, because like it was the same thing with like with Suksita. Like I worked with her at Arden, but we were friendly, but like we were never like close. And then like all of a sudden we were just hanging out one day, and I was like, okay, cool. Like I don't know how these people became my friends, but it was fun.
Remember, yeah, I don't even remember meeting Suksita. When I got close to like Sabrina, she said like she thought me and Suksita had a thing. Like,
really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Suksita's a baddie.
She is. We stand.
But yeah, after that, I remember a time that we were like Snapchatting, and maybe like one of us posted something on our story or something, and like because that's how I know you were on my private story, because we started talking about dating apps and being gay, and I think that you had told me you were like matching with dudes on Hinge, and then I told you I thought you were gay or something, and then
this happened at the Shake Machine bite. Like I remember specifically, I came out to you at the Shake Machine.
Hey, I didn't remember that. Yeah. That's so cute.
I have it in my notes.
Wait, but I think
being gay at Shake Machine.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, and then she told me that she had a crush on another one of our coworkers, and then ever since then, like we became a group, and just have been friends ever since. We've actually always, like, the last couple of years have been in the same friend groups, and like none of the other friends survive. Like it's just
we're just the main characters.
No, yeah, but no, like yeah, okay. Anyway,
we go through phases.
We go through if we want to be social with everyone else.
That is true.
Because to be fair, we're on good terms with like
everyone, really.
Most of them. No, I would say everyone. Like we're on good terms with everyone, but like we only really hang out with a couple of them every once in a while.
Yeah, it's like every few months.
But to be fair, Kim and I also work together, like so we see each other often.
That
and,
is
like,
true.
Live close together. So.
This last week we hung out a decent amount, though.
Yeah.
Which is abnormal, I feel like.
Yeah. This is true. Okay. What next?
My next bullet is bosses / people I want to like me, so I feel more pressured to like make a really good impression. Like
that's a good topic.
At least when I first started working at the place we work at, I didn't know how to talk to my bosses because we had a few at the time. Like,
is this your first job?
No.
Oh.
I've always been like that. I just like feel so much pressure to like say the right thing that I end up saying like the worst possible thing.
That's so real.
And so like I end up roasting like boss, which I don't mean to do.
That's the only way I communicate with him.
Yeah, I just
like I feel like he's just also really easy to pick on. He's the group punching bag. Our boss.
That's awful.
But he's a really good sport. So like I think he goes along with it, and that's just the bond you create.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyways.
But it's like jokingly. It's obviously
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I obviously come off quiet. I just like, especially when you're like in a group setting and when you're meeting somebody for the first time, like somebody you think is cool and want to be friends with, or like
Oh my God, yeah.
obviously
That's how I
people.
felt like with you too, like, cause well, actually, I don't know if it was kind of the same, but like, when somebody like 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 everyone else thinks they're cool or like everyone else gets along with them, you're
Mhm.
like, okay, I want to get along with this person too, and then it's just like all this pressure to not make a fool of
I know
yourself.
it's the worst, and then your like anxiety gets the best of
Yeah,
you, and then you're just like you say the stupidest things ever.
yeah,
Um, but like yeah, obviously like some people think coming off quiet is a bad thing, some don't. So it just depends on who it is, I guess.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. That's a really good point. Like,
It's all about perception,
yeah,
which
I fear that I'm not ever perceived the best. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about the worst impression I've ever
okay,
had. It's this
let's
person.
go.
Um,
Oh,
if you're making a okay, first impressions I think are really important to me. Like that is how I will perceive you for till the end of time.
right.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Like also I think I'm really good at reading people, so if you give me a bad first impression, like it's for a reason. I
It's
usually like end up hating you.
right. Yeah.
Anyways, the worst first impression I ever had was like with one of my bosses, and I had like it's for me what makes an impression go so bad is like there's no introduction, you're just like barking things at me or like I don't know, you just don't make an effort to like be surface level friendly, you know?
Exactly.
I think that's really important. Like I obviously am not like friends with everybody, but like I try to be nice to everyone the first time I meet them. Try. Sometimes it doesn't go so well, but um at least like when I meet like new employees or whatever, like I usually try to like set the tone that like I'm not evil spawn. I'm just like your boss, you know,
Which
or
is
like
really hard because they're like really awkward, like teenagers most of the time.
yeah. That is really hard. I hate dealing with
Yeah, like one
teenagers.
time I like people just show up on the schedule or like show up on your shift that you don't even know who
You
they
just spawn
are.
in and
And so like recently we had a new employee, and so I'm like, "Oh, hey, are you this person?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, who are you then?" He's
why
like,
are you
"Oh."
here?
He's like, "I'm this person." Like, "Oh, okay." Then he just walks away. Like that's such a
That
weird
literally happened to me
interaction.
yesterday too. Like my first time meeting
Mhm.
one of our new employees.
Right.
He wasn't on the schedule. He just showed up and I was literally just like, "Oh, are you this person?" And he was and
Mhm.
he knew who I was, so he said
Oh,
hi.
interesting.
That's for another story.
Okay.
But anyways, but yeah, I think if you don't like introduce yourself and you don't come off like friendly from the beginning, then it just sets the tone. Like, I don't know. For me, like if somebody like specifically this boss, like from my old job, that said this like honestly, this was the worst first impression I ever got from anyone, and it was like they literally just they didn't even acknowledge me really. They just said like Bella, and I was like, yeah, and then they're like, you need to do this, or like, can you do this, or whatever, and like it was just really rude, and I wasn't here for it.
Mhm.
I also hate like when you meet somebody and you can tell that they're judging you by like immediately. Like they're
Mhm.
immediately judging you. They
Yeah.
come up to you and they already like you can tell they're thinking
Mhm.
something. Or
This, yeah.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say this is how this person is to
Everyone. Yeah.
everyone.
And maybe it's just like I don't think it's read wrong, but maybe it's read wrong, like or perceived wrong, like I perceive it the wrong way, but I just think if you're like immediately like talking shit or becoming like buddy buddy with other people and like obviously also judging somebody else, it literally like it feels like you're
Mhm.
in high school being picked
Yeah.
on. Like I don't know, bad first impressions are not it. Like it literally makes me
Mhm.
so mad.
Is that
Yeah.
it for that person?
Yeah.
My well, I can't really think of like bad first impressions. I'm sure I've had them, but just none came to mind except this one person. It was just like It was like a training situation. It was a group setting. This was for like a summer like job. It's like a temporary job, right?
Mhm.
And so they all had to train a bunch of people at once. So it was like 3 people training this group of people. 2 people were taking the lead. They were super nice, super friendly. Like they knew how to teach people. And this one person was just like sitting off to the side and didn't introduce them. I had no idea who this person was. They were just there. And so like I thought maybe it was like a new hire. I thought they were like a part of the group. But then they would just like butt in and say like not really helpful things, but they like it wasn't anything helpful.
Like
They
they're
just wanted
asserting
to
their
make
dominance.
right, yeah, they just
Yeah.
wanted to make their presence known, like that
Yeah.
they were somebody who had
Power.
yeah, right?
Ew.
And it was just really weird. I also just didn't like how they did their makeup.
That's a really big thing too on first impressions. I hate to say it, but like maybe I shouldn't say it.
Well, I mean like
it's really hard for me to like get a good vibe from you when like first of all you have a resting bitch face. Second of all, you don't look put together either. Like
no.
that's a problem for me. I think I struggle with like
Well, for me, like it took me a long time to figure out what looks good on my face or like my hair.
yeah.
I don't think I locked that in until like 21 or 22 years old. So if you're older than that and you still don't have it locked in, it's just like concerning to me.
Or you think things look good that very much don't. Like how are you that blind? It's like, you know, like blush blindness
Yes.
or like eyebrow blindness, like
Oh, eyebrow blindness is so bad.
it's so bad. And like, okay, we've all been there, I guess, but like
How are you this grown?
exactly, how are you grown and also like
Where's the self-awareness? You also don't have good friends if they're not
telling
the
you,
truth.
yes, okay, that's another thing too. Like I can tell just based on like how you carry yourself and like how you look, like if you are a self-aware person.
Right. Yeah.
If you're self-aware and if you surround yourself with people that think the same as you or not.
Right.
You know?
It's like one thing to like know what you like, and obviously it's not like a mainstream like the way you dress. Like it's fine if you don't like go with the trends. Like you do you. But it's also another thing just to like
but also having the confidence behind it too.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a certain level of confidence that goes with self-awareness.
Right.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah, do you have a good first impression?
Yeah, I don't have a specific like example, but if I were to describe like the best case scenario, like first impression, it is like somebody comes to me.
There we go.
I hate introducing myself. Like it anyways, they come to me, they introduce themselves, and they are like genuinely curious about who I am, I guess.
Right,
like
yeah.
they seem interested in knowing who, like meeting me at least, you know. I guess like also I don't really have a problem with introducing myself to people. Like I can do it and I will if I like need to, you know. But like if it's for example like you're an employee and this is your boss should come to you and introduce themselves, you know. Or like if it's like your girlfriend and their friend and you're the other girlfriend, like I got confused for a second. The friend should introduce themselves or the girlfriend should introduce the two of you, you know? Like it shouldn't be the I guess the outsider's like responsibility.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know? Anyways, I think like they come to you, they introduce themselves and they're just like obviously friendly and they ask like a question like, oh, like what do you do? Or
I love those kind of people.
Same, because I'm like, you're really outgoing. Like, you get along with people. I can tell, you know? And ideally, they're funny because then the conversation just gets really dry.
It's weird talking to people who aren't funny.
It's actually, what's even weirder is how people aren't funny. Like, how is that even a possibility?
True.
How is it impossible for you to be funny? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah. No, it's like really weird to think about.
Because really, like, I think being funny is a sign of like you're smart, right? And being like conscious.
Right.
If you're not funny, like, okay, I can understand not being the one to want to make jokes, you know, and like be the loud person in the group. But if you're not even like laughing at other people's jokes or adding to it, then it's like, are you stupid? I don't
It's
know.
just like they're an NPC.
Yeah, they're not a real person.
But that's what I have in mind, like best impression. Like I want somebody like to go out of their way. Like you want to meet somebody who will like be nice and inviting to you. Like
Yeah.
that's what I want to be. But I don't know if I give that. Like when you meet somebody who will like purposely like not include you in the conversation, like will close you, like physically close you off in the like,
or they start whispering or something. That's
or like
so awkward.
Talking about plans. Like it's not like I get FOMO. Like I don't care, you do you. But like they're purposely going out of their way to like discuss you not being there. Really?
Yeah, like, oh, who's gonna be there, and then listing off who's gonna be there, and you're not on the list.
It's just like that's just also like such a high school thing. Like,
yeah.
Why?
It's like power dynamics. Like it's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, we could do a whole episode on power dynamics too. But it's like, to me, like somebody that goes out of their way to like, I don't know,
make you feel uncomfortable and not wanted. Like,
yeah, you're obviously not
you're
appreciated there.
Yeah.
You know,
you're also not better by doing that.
no, literally, it's embarrassing, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know who they think they are. It's just like, it's kind of
leaving people out is so like middle school and high school. Like if people are still doing that as like grown-ups, and like I experienced this with my other job, like it would be like this group of people and then like me and two other people, you know? And it's like, okay, we get along great and this is fun, but like what about the rest of my job? What about the rest of the people I have to work with when you guys aren't here, you know? And like it was just very like, this is just a thing in jobs. Like it's
gonna
like,
happen everywhere. Like
it's just power dynamics. Like people who are older think they're better, or like people who are more experienced that think they're better, and they're not. Like it's really just, people don't let outsiders in, and it's weird.
It's so childish. Like people need to grow up.
Yeah. So anyways, for my best, I guess the key takeaway is that like you need to be inviting, or like come off that like you are wanted there, I guess.
Yeah, or at least have like open body language. Like there's nothing worse than somebody turning their back on you in a conversation.
Literally like stepping between you and another person.
Yeah, or like when you're in like a circle when you're talking, you know, and like they close you
out. Closes. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's
like
actually
I feel like I'm in elementary school and I'm like the last picked on the team.
Yes. Oh my god, that's so sad.
It's just so traumatizing.
It is. It's character development, but it's also really like it's so like awful.
I know. Because why do you want to be that person?
Yeah. I can understand like some people who are just naturally like just bitchier, like they just come off worse than they mean. But usually those people also like they have a reason, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I can understand like that being your personality, but going out of your way to like be mean and like
that's evil.
Being that unaware of how rude it is like, and nobody around you correcting it either, like that's weird. Okay. What's next for you?
I guess like my next point is first impressions are like subjective. Like you may think you give off a really good first impression, and then like one person just doesn't think
thinks
so.
It's awful,
right?
Yeah,
like I mean, you can try your best to make a good first impression, but I guess it just depends on who it is.
Who it is, yeah. Really perception is so crazy, like how people take things, because honestly, like you could say anything and it can be like widely accepted by most people, and somebody might just be like, that wasn't fucking cool, you know, or like I didn't like that, and like it could be anything, literally. Like you could just be saying like, I hate oranges, and like all these people agree with you, and then this other person's like, well, they're probably a bad person if they hate oranges. Like, really, somebody can, even if it's like not how you meant it, like somebody can take something and twist it, or even if they don't have any ill will, like somebody can take something and make it mean their own thing, like
and run with it, like
take it and run with it, literally, like, and it just become a whole different thing than what it was, and you have no control over that.
Yeah, that's like such a icky situation to be in. Like
being
those are
around
just
people
such
like that
icky
too, like,
people.
yeah, it's hard because you want to like obviously be a very like subjective person, and like you can, is that the right word? Subjective.
What does subjective even mean?
I can't remember.
Well, like you just obviously want to like not like please everyone, but like you don't want to say anything that's like gonna
Like you want to be a very cordial person. Like
yeah,
you're just,
that's the word. That's
you're
the
like
word.
composed and
Yeah.
agreeable
Mm-hmm.
and
Amicable.
yeah, that's a good word.
I like that word. I like saying that word.
Yeah. I actually don't really know what that word means, but I'm pretty sure I agree. Okay, for my next point, it's just like how I introduce myself or how I think I'm perceived. Do you have anything else before we get to that?
You can go.
Okay. I really am not good at introducing myself. Like, I honestly, like, also, I don't think I'm perceived the best either. I think it depends on the situation. Like, if I'm like meeting people in like a friend or like social setting, like I think that I come off better than I do in a work setting.
Yeah.
And
The
I try to
setting
work on that.
definitely like has
It takes control of like how it
that's
is,
true.
you know. Like for example, at work, I'm everyone's boss, and I think that I'm viewed as everyone's boss until I make an effort to like have conversations with people.
Mm-hmm.
And as the person in charge, I feel like it's also my responsibility to go out of my way and do that stuff, and that's just like that's a lot of pressure to me, and I feel like awkward.
Yeah.
So for me, like when I see that this person kind of comes out of their shell on their own, like I usually will then start hanging around the people that they hang around, and then I'll just be like ask, like I just butt into the conversations really.
Yeah.
And I start like joking around them and like I don't know, including them in conversations with other people until like they start like participating, I guess.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like we're homies, you know?
Yeah, because I don't know how else you make a friend at work.
No, really,
like,
I know.
Sometimes I'll just ask them really weird questions, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're cool now. So,
yeah,
like,
yeah, that's true too. Like, just I don't know. You have to like break the weird like wall of like or barrier, I guess, of like
yeah,
I'm your boss.
Like, it's like the icebreaker.
Yeah.
Just ask somebody like a really weird, off-putting question, and then you'll.
And that's the ultimate icebreaker, honestly. Like people love weird questions and they love to talk about themselves too.
That
so
is
like
true.
If you like honestly, whenever I meet someone, like if I ask them questions about themselves, they'll talk. Period. Like it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if they're literally nonverbal. If I seem interested in what you have to say, like you'll talk. So I guess that's how I don't think I'm I think I'm perceived as like the boss until I make that initial like.
But I also like being perceived that way.
Yeah, me too, because I think I'm taken seriously that way.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I always was, you know?
Yeah.
But I think in a social setting, I'm very different. Like, if I'm meeting your friend for the first time, I'm going to try my very hardest to be, like, so outgoing and, like, talkative and probably annoying, but, like, trying to, like, make conversation and, like, get to know that person and also, like, make it not awkward. Like,
it's also so hard. Like, I hate meeting people for the first time just because I don't know how. I can conversate, but, like, it's so hard, like, meeting, like, your significant other's, like, extended family.
Yeah.
And they're just talking about, like, old stories about people you have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
And, like, there's no space to butt in. Like, you're just, like, sitting there and...
Meeting families is a whole other ballgame. Like, if I think about, like, any of my exes, like meeting their family, I think ideally a lot of people's families will go into it like expecting to like this person or trying to like the person at least, like so they're more open or like, but all families are very different. Like the way that people behave, you don't know what the fuck somebody's doing inside their house. You don't know what's their normal, you know? So like coming into it and like wanting them to act normal but them also wanting to like get to know you, it's just so hard because it's like
the stakes are so much higher.
It is, like, especially when you're dating the person, because it's like if they don't like you then you're just fucked.
I
don't know,
because like their opinion matters, but I don't know, it's just like, oh my god, I'm like want to rip my hair out when I'm trying to figure out, when I can't find something to say and I'm just like sitting there, I'm like,
what do I say next? And then
like my cheeks are like getting sore from smiling.
Yeah.
It's the
So
worst.
when I first met Pam, things would be like okay, it's kind of like what you were talking about earlier where you think somebody's cool and you want to like get to know them. I was terrified of her. Like I was so
Really?
scared and nervous around her, but I really liked her. I thought she was so cute. So I was like I want to hang out with her. I think she's cool. She had all these friends too. Like she's a you know how she is. She's like social.
She's like a golden retriever.
Yeah, she'll talk to anyone. So when we would hang out and she'd be fucking nervous too, like she wouldn't talk and I'd be like, fuck, she doesn't like me. Like I don't think she likes me. I put so much pressure on myself to make conversation. Literally like our our first date, we went out to like grab food or something and she didn't eat. And so I'm the one she got food, but like she just didn't really eat it. Like
Where did he go?
Costa Vida.
Oh, I love Costa Vida.
That
That's a
good.
great first date.
I know, right? But well, I don't even know if it was really a date because we were also kind of like just becoming friends, and then also had a crush on each other.
Which is also really weird because she loves Costa Vida.
Well, I'm the one that put her onto it. She had never had it before.
Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know that.
Also, like it's not the easiest food to eat on a date.
No,
like and
it's
like
really
look
awkward,
normal,
especially if you get the salad with the tortilla on the bottom.
I know.
You're just like
but like it's I don't know. Anyways, like she didn't eat the whole time, but like every time we had hung out before then, I was the sole conversationer. Like I'm the one starting all the conversations, and like
that's so weird because Pam's so easy to talk to.
She was not always like that. I think that it's the same thing for her though. Like she was nervous, so she wouldn't like she didn't want to say anything weird. But it was really hard. Like especially that day, I remember like I'm trying to eat, but I'm also trying to talk to her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot what the point of me telling you that story was, but it was she's a very different person now.
That's like really it's just really surprising to hear.
Yeah.
My first date with Dana was really weird because we had met on an app.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk at all beforehand. We were like she was just sending me songs. Like she had matched with me. And so like she opened the conversation with just like here's a song rec. I don't think she said anything further than that. It also didn't open conversation. So I'm like I listened to the song and then I just sent her a different song and like what else are you
guys are so gay. Like communicating through songs is crazy.
Yeah, and then like we were just doing that for like a week or two straight, and then we plan on going to the Goodwill bins and then In-N-Out.
Is that what your date was?
Yeah, and then we went to go play pool after. So she went to Goodwill really early, like at maybe like 1, and we had planned on meeting like at 2, and I was late already because I had to get I didn't have to, but I got a Monster on the way there. And then I couldn't find her because we didn't meet in the parking lot. We met in the Goodwill bins. Oh. Have you been there?
Yeah, it's awful.
There's like a bunch of people there, and it's a huge warehouse. So I'm like, where's this girl? I also don't really know what she looks like.
Yeah, because you've only seen her on an app.
Pictures. Like, yeah. Can't FaceTime or anything. I didn't know what she was wearing. I guess she saw me first. And it was just like, it wasn't awkward. It was just like weird. And then we walked to In-N-Out because it's right there. And I didn't eat anything, so I was so nervous. I don't know. We didn't talk a whole lot. But it was still a good date. I also didn't know she liked me because she's very nonchalant and very like cool
hard to
and, like,
read.
Yeah,
she is really hard to read. Like, I can never get a vibe from her.
I think from the first, like when you don't know her, but like she's very. How do I say it? I feel like me and her are very similar. Like you have to get to know her, and then you'll like her. Not that I didn't like her at first, but like.
It's like somebody that you grow to like love, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't believe that about Pam. I
know. I think that also because she wasn't out at the time, like she was also really guarded about like, because she had also never dated anybody else before. Like, I mean, kind of she did, but like not really.
Had she ever talked to another girl? Or?
No, not really. Like, I guess she had kind of a talking stage with somebody, but it was like, not really one. Like it was like over COVID and it was like a long distance like Snapchat thing. So I don't really
That's weird.
I wouldn't call that anything. She did like date somebody really early in high school, but that she didn't take that relationship very serious. So But yeah, I think that she was just guarded. Maybe also she was nervous. I think that I make people nervous, like, naturally.
Well, also, like, especially in like a public setting, it's probably a lot more pressure.
Yeah,
Costa Vida is also a really weird place. Were you inside or outside?
we were inside.
I hate the inside of Costa Vida. It's just so weird.
Yeah. But to be fair, we had hung out like a couple times before that, like, but with other people, you know,
Mhm.
like we went to lunch together because we met in high school.
Mhm.
Like, we would go to lunch together. We had an off period together.
Yeah,
I
I
always love
remember when you.
rehashing, like,
I remember when you first started liking Pam. You're like, well, I think the first time I heard about Pam was what's the thing called where the girls play football?
Powder Puff.
Powder Puff,
Mhm.
and you guys were on the same team, right? And you're like,
Mhm.
oh my god, I really like this girl. I think she's really cute. And then she showed me pictures of her, and I think one day she had come in, or like you guys, it was like after Hoko or something, and she had
Mhm.
come in or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I saw her, but I didn't really see.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
really
after
see
homecoming.
Pam. I like it was like really busy, I think, and I
Yeah.
just like
Also,
just
too, like for the first like year of us dating, she wasn't out. So like
mhm.
if people knew, it was like my friends or like my family knew, but like her family didn't
Yeah.
know. Her friends didn't really know either.
Really?
So
I
like,
didn't know that.
yeah, I mean, we would go out in public like together, but like you would have just guessed that I mean, I don't think we were that good at hiding it, but we were like besties.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it's not like we were going around like holding hands and posting each other. But I think that also made our relationship great because we lived in like a little lesbian bubble
That is true.
for like a year. So we got really close.
That's cool. I saw Pam, she reposted like, well, not reposted, that's the wrong word, but she like, you know, like your memories and you just put it on your private, like her Hey Mama's face with the bun.
Oh my god,
oh my god.
Yeah. I did not know her then. I did not know her then. Let me just make that clear.
How do people not know? I'm just like,
no, yeah. And like when she came out, like everyone was like, yeah, we know.
yeah, this guy's blue,
And we also
Pam.
yeah, fork found in kitchen. Well, anyways, I'm kind of done. I don't have anything else.
This is a hard topic to think about. But I also started taking notes like 2 hours ago, so
Yeah, I was packing. I actually have boxes in my car I need to move inside. We're moving on Monday, so I'm trying to like slowly pack stuff and bring it down and everything, but it's just, I don't know. I was packing and I also woke up late. I just really had
Packing's
zero time to
hard.
think about it. I did all my thoughts while I was driving here, so
Well, you did a good job. I think you had more than me.
I think that you had better like examples though.
I also used ChatGPT to help me form my ideas.
Form your thoughts.
Yep.
I love that for you.
The last two episodes
I need to
too.
utilize. I think I need to utilize ChatGPT because when you bring up a point, I'm like, damn, that's a really good point. Like, how didn't I think of that?
It's so useful. You need to get that in your toolbox.
I know. I do fear that like ChatGPT is going to take over my brain at some point.
Yeah,
but it's fine.
It's very possible.
It's useful.
I know one person that uses ChatGPT as like their therapist. Like it knows names and their like life and stuff.
You know what? I bet like the Snapchat like Maya AI.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be useful for that because it's like your own personal one.
Yeah. I used to use that for somebody I used to.
Yeah. I feel like something about AI really scares me though
It's
too. Like,
sorry.
I get scared about it knowing like any details of my life.
Yeah, in that aspect, I feel like an old lady, like, you know, when they're
like you're gonna get scammed. Yes. Or especially when you see those videos on TikTok and it just like
what videos?
You know the one? Oh my gosh, you probably get AI like videos on your
For You page. I love those though.
Yeah, and it's like rabbits jumping on trampoline,
or like Stephen Hawking on a half pipe.
yeah, and you're just. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've fallen for a couple of them, and I'm like, wow, like this is crazy. I can't believe this happened. And then I look in the comments, and they're like, oh, I'm getting scammed on my
Or like, at
fuck.
the bottom, it'll say AI generated.
Oh my god, the best is when I like go in the comments though, and they say I'm getting scammed when I'm older, and I'm like, wait, I didn't even notice. Like, fuck, I guess I am too.
My mom thinks some of them are real, so like, I think in like 20 or 30 years, I'm like gonna be really gullible.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know, because like we're growing up with this.
This is true. And I do think like after I realized like they could do that, I've gotten better at like noticing
detecting
it.
it.
But
Like it's the little things, like the hands are always weird.
yeah, or like the background.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
I love AI. I'm an AI stan. Let AI take my job.
if it'll pay me still. I wish I could send AI Bella to work and then I get the paycheck. That'd be awesome.
How do you do that?
I'm gonna make it happen.
I'm just
Fuck
asking
nursing
for a
school.
friend.
I'm just gonna invent an AI that can go to work for me. Bella dupe.
Let AI take over the world. I know people are scared of that, but I see
I think
AI as a great
if
thing.
AI takes over the world, like I honestly don't think we'll be alive to see it. They'll take over the world. We'll die.
Yeah, they're gonna kill us. It's like that
Yeah.
one movie where it's like the hamsters. You know what I'm talking about? Oh no, they're guinea pigs, but they can talk. And then there's like these like appliances, like the toasters and the oven and stuff. They're like attacking the world. Have you not seen that movie?
I've literally never seen that.
Okay, well that's my favorite movie. You guys should watch it.
I have seen like you know the robot movie though, where the robots like take over the world and they do all the human jobs.
The movie Robots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna end the episode now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you sound dumb.
The movie Robots. Okay, thanks
I'm
guys
sorry.
for listening or watching because now we do video.
You better be watching.
You can maybe we should make a TikTok account too.
I'm down.
We'll get to it.
We'll see. It might take a couple weeks.
We're Two Tops Podcast on Spotify and YouTube.
Bada
So
bing, bada boom.
subscribe, follow us.
Yeah, we're not chopped liver here, guys.
No, stay tuned for more.
Bye.
Bye.